Welcome back to another episode of Disney Facts, the Oh My Disney series that shows you the ins and outs of your favorite Disney films. We've gone through Tangled, Big Hero 6, and Zootopia, which are all available for you to watch now. For this episode, rather than focusing on one specific movie, we are showing you some of our favorite Easter eggs from a variety of Disney films. You may already recognize some of these, but a few might leave you surprised. Meet the Robinsons was the 47th animated feature film from Disney, and it pays its respects to Disney's 19th animated classic. During the pivotal moment in which Goob is being a goob and falls asleep during his baseball game, there's a movie poster for the 1967 version of The Jungle Book hanging on the outfield fence. We don't condone sleeping in situations like this, but dreaming of Baloo and Mowgli is never really a bad idea. And right before you see this, you'll also catch a glimpse of a Toy Story 2 poster. These little leaguers have a pretty good taste in movies. You would have to be a pretty big Disney fan to be familiar with this next one. Beauty and the Beast has inspired a pool of its own Easter eggs throughout Disney's history, but it also features its rather own unique hidden detail. When Maurice is lost in the woods, he passes by these directional signs that probably won't help him all that much. We can make out one word saying Anaheim, which is where Disneyland is located, and the sign above reads Valencia, which is the location of Cal Arts, the fine art school that several Disney animators attended. Speaking of Beauty and the Beast, let's take a moment to appreciate the voice of reason and maternal figure in Mrs. Potts. Always reliable, even when in the middle of the jungle, as seen in Tarzan here. Switching gears, let's hop over to The Lion King. Scar is one of Disney's most iconic villains, and for good reason. His evilness is no secret, as Zazu mentions how Scar would be better served as a throw rug rather than roaming around Mufasa's kingdom. Animators on Hercules must have agreed with Zazu's comment, as there's a moment where Hercules throws what looks like Scar's hide onto the ground. Several of the animators that worked on Aladdin also worked on the studio's 2009 release of The Princess and the Frog. What makes this connection a bit more obvious are the Aladdin cameos that appear. During Dig a Little Deeper, Mama Odie throws a handful of antiques across the room. One of the trinkets that crosses the screen for a few frames is the magic lamp. Secondly, in the very opening number, we see a New Orleans resident shaking out dust from a rug with a lot of resemblance to the magic carpet. Fun fact about the magic carpet, it has drawn a lot of comparisons to Dopey from Snow White. While the similarities might not be obvious, they serve similar roles in each film's story. Speechless, comedic, and endearing are all qualities that the two supporting characters possess. Fans fell in love with Lilo & Stitch upon its release in 2002. Highlighting the importance of family and loyalty, Nani is a great role model for fans and Lilo alike. In addition, her taste in movies shouldn't go unnoticed either. Check out the Mulan poster hanging on a wall in her bedroom. The beloved animated short Paperman accompanied the theatrical release of Wreck-It Ralph in 2012.
Really?
Knowing this, it makes a bit more sense that the lipstick-marked document shows up on the billboard where all of the Bad and Non meetings take place.
I'm sorry, you lost me there.
For our 10th and final Easter egg, we're showing you a gag that filmmakers threw in at the end of the credits in Frozen in regards to this line from Kristoff.
What if you hate the way he picks his nose?
Picks his nose?
And eats it.
Excuse me, sir, he is a prince.
All men do it.
Ew.
Filmmakers threw a humorous disclaimer at the end of the film that reads, "The views and opinions expressed by Kristoff in the film that all men eat their own boogers are solely his own and do not necessarily reflect the views or opinions of the Walt Disney Company or the filmmakers." And those are 10 hidden details from Disney movies that we wanted to highlight. As always, let us know in the comments of which films you want us to take a look at next. And stay on the lookout for new Disney facts, coming out every other Friday.